All right. Welcome back, everybody. We're diving deep today, and let me tell you, I think this one's going to be pretty special. We're looking at Touch, parenthesis, Snerting.
Snerting.
Yeah. It's a romantic drama adapted from a novel.
Okay.
And it was Iceland's entry for Best International Feature Film.
Oh, wow.
At the Oscars this year.
Yeah.
So that's pretty cool right there.
Yeah.
But one thing that really caught my eye, and hopefully yours too, is this. It wasn't just an Icelandic film. It was a co-production with the U.S. and the U.K.
Interesting.
Now, that's got to add some layers, don't you think?
Yeah. I mean, I think it's amazing to see that kind of collaboration happening in filmmaking. It's not just about, different accents or anything like that.
Right.
It's about bringing together different perspectives,
Yeah.
different cultural viewpoints, and even different visual styles probably, right? Like,
Ooh, good point.
I bet you see that in the cinematography, and it just makes the whole experience, I think, richer and more impactful.
That's more nuanced, I bet. More than just like a single viewpoint,
Totally.
Okay, so let's get into the plot a little bit here. The story is about this young Icelander, Kristófer, who moves to London in the 1960s.
Okay.
And falls head over heels for Miko, whose father, now get this, is a Japanese chef. London in the 60s?
Yeah.
Japanese chef. Already we're like, interesting, right?
Wait, that's a cool mix.
But of course there's a twist. There's always a twist. Dad forbids them from seeing each other.
Classic.
And he's hiding a big old secret.
Ooh. Then the movie jumps ahead a few decades. We're talking COVID-19 pandemic times.
Wow, okay.
Kristófer decides to go to Japan, searching for Miko, hoping to find out what that secret was.
That time jump, though, like going from the 60s to the pandemic, it's got to be jarring.
I know, but think about this. This isn't told in a straight line. It's one of those back and forth things.
With a non-linear narrative. You got it. So we see Kristófer in his fiery youth, full of passion, and then we see him years later, still dealing with the consequences of all that,
Makes you really feel the weight of time, huh? Like how much things can change, but also how some things just stick with you.
Totally. The longing, the regret, it's all there.
Yeah.
And from what I've read, it's all set against some seriously gorgeous backdrops.
Really?
Oh, yeah. Reviewers are raving about the beauty of Iceland, London, Japan.
So it's almost like a visual journey, like running parallel to his emotional one?
Right. That's what I was thinking. Like each place represents something different.
It's got it. Right. Like Iceland, maybe it's his youth, Stark, beautiful.
Unspoiled.
Exactly. And then London, all bustling and vibrant. Maybe that's the passion of the romance.
I like that. And then Japan.
Maybe that's the search for peace or understanding, closure.
Oh, I like that. Now the actors. Got to talk about him. Egill Ólafsson plays Kristófer. Kōki plays Miko. Reviewers say their chemistry is just electric. And Masahiro Motoki's in it too.
Right. No way.
He plays a character named Takahashi. Have you seen Departures?
I haven't.
Oh, you got to see it. Motoki's incredible in it. He can convey so much emotion with just like a glance.
Wow.
I can't wait to see him in
it. Me too. Okay, here's where things get even juicier. The review hinted at some pretty heavy themes. We're talking cultural barriers, generational trauma, that kind of stuff. What do you think about that?
Oh, man. That just adds so much depth, doesn't it? Like, on top of the forbidden romance and the secret, you've got all these societal pressures, the weight of history, maybe even family secrets influencing everything.
So what is the secret, right? How did it shape their lives?
Exactly. And how do those bigger issues play into their relationship?
Yeah, it's not just a love story anymore, is it?
It's about so much more. It's about identity, family, belonging.
So we've got this deeply emotional story, stunning visuals, amazing actors. And by the way, it got 4.5 out of 5 stars on the MovieKaTicket Films review app.
Wow, that's impressive. I'm adding this to my watch list right now. I know I am. What about you?
Oh, absolutely. It's got everything right. Romance, intrigue, cultural exploration. But here's a thought. How different would the experience be for someone who lived through COVID,
Oh, interesting.
versus someone who hasn't? That pandemic setting as a whole other layer first, right? I wonder how it resonates with people.
It's almost like two different audiences watching the same film.
Yeah, and if that idea of love and loss, across different cultures and times really grabs you, you might want to check out films like In the Mood for Love or even like Water for Chocolate. They tackle similar themes, just, different settings.
Great recommendations. And folks, that is our deep dive on Touch Snerting. Make sure to check it out and let us know what you think. Until next time, Happy watching.
I